second mobile phone from Kodak is here, and this one is the first one I'd say that's really earning his name, and it's a good one. It's called Ektra. Some photo fans of you might remember in the 1940s there was a really famous Kodak Ektra, and now 2016 we are here. I showed you last year, I guess it was, the M5. It also was a Kodak brand, but now they really did for the first time a good job, because the M5 had nothing to do with Kodak and didn't look like at all, no special features, and that's totally different now. Let's first start with the optics and haptics, and at the end of this video you will have some accessory I will show you. I really love that one, so stay tuned. First of all, of course, the big optics here with the camera. This one, unfortunately, I would have expected this one is movable here, maybe for manual focus or adjusting the zoom or something like that, maybe in the next version, but at least it looks like. And this is some kind of leather-looking optics, very matte, very, giving a very good grip to the fingers here. And the optics is f2.0, so not the brightest one. I know there are some Samsungs maybe, I guess, with f1.7 out there, but Kodak is telling me, or manufacturer Bullitt to be precise, Bullitt is telling me that there's a special glass on the backside letting more light than usual through into the lens, and this one is a 21 megapixel sensor below with optical image stabilizer, of course, with a phase detection autofocus here, and you see that dual tone flash, meaning no laser autofocus, but this is on close distances, 2-3 meters maybe only. And it's feeling in your palm because of this little thing down here, really like a camera. You can hit here and you have that manual trigger over there, just once for adjusting the autofocus and then press hard for getting the picture. And this sound, this is really retro, isn't it? I really love that. I know some of you will say, oh, what kind of, I do not need that. But it's not the target group, I guess, from what Kodak is adjusting here, because it's the photo enthusiasts that are really more than just hit and run. It's really like creating a photo, creating art. So you have manual settings here, for example, to adjust everything you want to. You see down here, and you can do bouquet effects and whatever with this one. So you really have something to play with to get more than just simple photos. Plus, you have all these apps here in the store, meaning, for example, Lightroom, or you have pre-installed Snapseed, and to enhance your photos, to do it more just like click and post it to Facebook, you know. On the front, we have a camera with 13 megapixels here. Aperture is f2.2, phase detection also on the front, and the display is just 5-inch. Oh no, it's not too big, it's full HD only, and you have these bright edges here. I'm not quite sure if this is retro design too, or if they couldn't make it otherwise, but at the moment it is like that. And it's a little bit so, you see, the thumb has a little bit to stretch to reach the opposite side here, but you can get around. Nevertheless, it's 5-inch full HD, and you have 73 millimeters in width, 148 millimeters in height, and the thickness is 9.7 millimeters. I know it's not the thinnest one, nevertheless it's a complete, it's working from the haptics and the optics here. The only thing I do not find that good is that you see here, at least for me, as I hold my phone normally, a little bit touching here on the glass. Not in the middle, I know, but nevertheless you have some fingerprints here. So we're coming to that a little bit later, that you might really need some of these accessories. But let's stick to the specifications a little bit more. Internal memory is 32 gigabyte, expandable up to 128. 3 gigabyte of working memory, and here it comes. For the first time, at least for me, I see the Helio X20 by MediaTek. First Deca core, meaning 10 cores. It's really true, I've heard. 2 of them are high performance cores, Cortex A72, up to 2.3 gigahertz here, and the other 8 are Cortex A53, kind of a little bit more moderate, more for saving power. 4 of them with 2.0 and the other 4 with 1.4 gigahertz clocked. So really powerful, and I guess you will need that for all these processing and effect shots and whatever you can do with the phone here. So I can't wait for the final benchmarks and tests. That will be around about beginning of December. Then the Ektra will be available. Price also at the end. Battery is of course fixed in, you cannot remove here anything, 3000 milliamps. So this is, guess I say, an advantage of the 5-inch screen. So you should come around even if you're using your camera a lot here, but also this one will follow up in the text. You have 4G of course, you have Wi-Fi AC, Bluetooth for 1, and here at least on this beta device we have Android 6.0. We have to see with which version this will come out at December. Yeah, that's for the specifications, and now I want to show a little bit more about the things around. First of all, yes, this is also existing in our days, these typical yellow envelopes with these printouts. And I really love the quality of these here. I've seen bigger ones, I've seen booklets with really great printed quality. So if you really love photos, and once more, this is the primary target group, this is really great to have and to see and to feel. I really can understand the whole concept, and especially if you see accessory like this one over here. These are the simple cases, 35 euros, but I really love that one. This is for me retro pure, 70 euro, and here you will have to insert your Ektra phone like this. And for me, it really looks like a 70s or 60s or maybe even 50s camera like this one. Doesn't it look this one pretty here? You have this hanger here, and of course, and this will something be, this is beta 2, not on the final. Then the snappers are down here, so you can just open, hang loose here. Now I have to open this and use your photo camera like this one here. Let's start it once more. Here we are. So it looks like. I really love that idea and that design and that retro look and everything about that, but I'm quite sure not every one of you will love that, especially if you hear the price. It's $499. This is kind of, let's say, okay, but 5-inch and a MediaTek processor. Other might have been, let's say, $399, for example, but you get a special phone. Of course, we have to see how the camera quality is. Like always, as a final review on text, as text on my website, mobiwatch.net here in the upper left corner. If you want to just click on the icon, you're right there. But give me some time, beginning of December, I hope, knock on wood, I will get the device. Then maybe before Christmas, I will have the final review out there. Interesting phone, something special, something new, not the same like others do, and this is something I really appreciate. I hope I could help you a little bit with the first impression here from the launch of the Kodak Ektra. Thanks for watching, take care, and bye.